What's going on, boys? Alright, finally. I'm starting my own live stream. I just heard someone come in. Everyone, I think I can't monster. He comes at me again and with talent and with that dimple. Yeah, my mom calls me. It's things that start with a C. Okay, so you might be wondering why I never done live streams. Probably because I've been busy playing video games and busy with my work, and it's kind of makes me YouTube sick. Like, I've never been on YouTube a lot. It's not. So this will be my Fastlane predictions and WrestleMania dream matches. So we got 1, 2, 3. That was scary AF. Why? Sway. Alright. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 matches. Alright. So the first one I'm gonna go with is the 6-pack challenge. It's AJ Styles, John Cena, Sami Zayn, Kevin Owens, Dolph Ziggler, and Baron Corbin. You know, I always go for the OG, original superstar of the year, John Cena. That's what I'm going for. He's going to face off against Shinsuke Nakamura. Charlotte Flair goes out against Ruby Riott, who is formerly an NXT superstar, for the women's title. Charlotte? Oh, I don't know. So, for the fact of the matter is, I think I might be going to Ruby Riott on this one, because Ruby Riott's got a whole gang. Ruby Riott's got a whole gang of people. Well, they could help him and win the women's title. I don't know. That could be the pick. U.S. title. Bobby Roode and Randy Orton. I'll be going with Randy Orton, because Orton was champion at everything. Tag champions, world champions, WWE champions. That might be my pick. The SmackDown Tag Team Champions. Usos versus New Day. Well, we love Usos and we love the New Day. And the reason why we love them both is because I'm black. I'm an African American hero. So I would let both of them men. Well, I think I may go with the Usos in this one. So, it doesn't matter who wins. It's because we're a black family. Nakamura and Rusev. I think I'm going to be going with Shinsuke Nakamura because Rusev is getting a little too harsh on the whole Rusev Day thing. Okay, we have the bad guys, Natalya and Carmella, against Becky Lynch and Naomi, the good guys. I'm gonna go with Naomi and Lynch because Naomi's a black person and I always root for the black persons. That's my goal. That's my goal here, bruh. So now we got that out of the way. The dream match, also known as my WrestleMania predictions. Fun fact, I'm going to be watching Fastlane and WrestleMania. Blah, duh. So here's all the cards. I think that John Cena is going to face off against Nakamura when he wins his title at Fastlane. And John Cena is going to win. And Roman Reigns. I don't know what's planned for him. That might be if he has a match. Oh wait, he has a match up against Brock Lesnar. Yeah, mom loves Roman Reigns, so I'm gonna go with Brock Lesnar. So kudos to him. Now we got Ronda Rousey and Kurt Angle going one-on-one against Stephanie and Hunter Herbst Helmsley McMahon, the Authority, as they call them. Husband and wife. We all know Kurt Angle is a legend, so I'm going to be going with the team of Ronda and Angle. Okay. Finn Balor, Seth Rollins, and The Miz for the Intercontinental title. Some say The Miz is going to retain the title, but I think I'm going to be going Finn Balor, the man, the myth, the freaking legend. Well, he's not a legend yet. There might be some rumors at WrestleMania that there's going to be a Matt Hardy versus Bray Wyatt, also known as the Ultimate Deletion, in the Hardy compound. But they try to tape it on Raw. But some people might be saying, what's gonna happen in the Hardy compound? When Bray Wyatt returns to the Hardy compound, this might be a big return to some huge faces like Rebby. We got Van Cart One. We got Jeff Hardy. We got Maxwell. We got Benjamin. maybe Bray Wyatt will come out with a bunch of old friends, if you know what I mean. Luke Harper, Eric Rowan, Braun Strowman, the Wyatt family, and Sister Abigail. And so on. Now, you're about to be amazed. Now it's time for the dream matches. Okay. Now, it might be so clear that we might see the Bludgeon Brothers go off against the Usos for the tag titles. Or maybe the New Day will come out and get revenge on the Usos at WrestleMania. Probably be a tables match, a ladders match, or they're trying to make it a fatal four-way tag match like WrestleMania 30. Speaking of which, as you can see, I'm in WWE Network. Oh, look at that! WrestleMania 30. I think they're going to recreate the Fatal 4 match with... I think... it might be the Bludgeon Brothers, the Usos, Rusev Day, so on. Okay. So this is my... Oh, feel free to subscribe. I got the match card. Oh, and by the way, ignore all pictures you see. Ignore all those pictures you see. You might want to... They're trying to invent the multi-man ladder match from WrestleMania 33. See, WrestleMania 33. Oh, Asuka never chose. So Ronda never choose who's gonna win. And it's all because of mother freaking Ronda Rousey. So who's gonna face Asuka at WrestleMania? I think I might be going with the Raw Championship. He's in the wrong brand. Raw brand. Elimination Chamber, they try to foreshadow it because she says his catchphrase, "No one is waiting for Asuka." So I think Asuka might be beating the Raw Women's Champion. Now, some of them were rumoring Sasha Banks versus Bayley. They've been best friends since since NXT, and they they fight multiple times. And no, the reason why this is because on Raw, when Bayley's trying to make a tag, when Sasha Banks trying to make a I'm sorry, Bayley just bounce off. I think it might be signaling a rematch. Some of them said that they're gonna be a Raw Tag Team Champion match between the Bar and the Revival. And and also I forgot to mention this video ends in 11:30. So, woo! This is not a song going with the Bar, because they are the Bar. Oh, don't forget, Carmella has the women's Money in the Bank briefcase. It's gonna cash in at any time. She never cashed in. So WrestleMania is the perfect time to cash in. Like I said, just like WrestleMania 31, where Seth Rollins cashed in on Brock Lesnar and Roman Reigns. Sorry, I had to yell. I yelled because you thought you didn't hear me, but I hear me perfectly. Now, 11:24. This video ends in 11:30. So when we wait, let's do some YouTube. That's what I always do in my spare time. I had to move the thing because I can't see. I think. How about watch your mama jokes? No, because my mom will be mad at me when she sees a Yo Mama joke with your mama. That might be a bad idea. Pretend we didn't hear that. Pretend your mama's not in your brain. We got anything. We're small combat games. Got Super Mario Logan. Curse of Chucky. Yeah, that bit was age restricted. I don't know why. It starts with one thing, and I don't know why. Name that song down below. Yeah, there's not anything to see. Wrestling talk? No. Wrestle talk? No. I have the power of God and anime on my side. And DLCs. 8 upcoming DLCs, Friday the 13th, the game. What weird music.
So in this episode, we're going to be talking about the remaining DLC on the DLC roadmap. Now, if there is any official spoilers coming up, I will obviously warn you with a little spoiler right here. It'll say spoiler, like this. However, the majority of the DLCs that are remaining, I have guessed in previous videos, so it's not going to be a shocker to you at all. So with all that said, let's get started. Now, the first thing on this list is a new map. Now, like I said before, I think a great map to be incorporated into the Friday the 13th game would be, well, Manhattan. Now, a great idea for a Manhattan map would be to block off a couple blocks in Manhattan and allow all the counselors to run around through Manhattan, going through different buildings and shit in order to gathering parts and go through drawers. Now, you should also be able to go up a couple of stories into the buildings and explore some of the rooms in there. Also, you should be able to go down into the subway, into an abandoned subway car, gathering shit to repair a taxi or an old cop car and get away. Now, as I said before, I think this would be a great way to add some variety to the game. And next up will be another new counselor. Now, as I said before, I'm really hoping it will be Mark from Friday the 13th Part 2. Yes, Mark was in a wheelchair, and yes, Gun Media stated wheelchair survivor. No, they didn't say maybe he'll walk. They literally state try to win the game in a wheelchair. Now, yes, this would address those same concerns as well. How does Mark go in and out of some of the cabins? Well, he won't be able to unless you pick him up. It just won't happen. And if you go into a cabin as Mark, well, you better be prepared to not be able to use the windows and only escape out the front door. And again, maybe we could, help him escape by taking him out of the wheelchair and throwing him in the back seat, or, I don't know, attaching him to the back bumper and just leaving him as bait so we can get away. And next up will be a new Jason. Here's a spoiler. If you don't want to hear this, go ahead and keep fast forward until that spoiler sign disappears.
Yeah, I know. I heard about it already. So stop bugging me. My phone's about to die. Alright. Now, let's begin.
So, as we already know, by completing Virtual Cabin 2.0, we're going to get one of two Jasons. However, as I said before, Jason X or Uber Jason, I don't think will come out until the end. But I think that's going to come out with a new map, which, as I said before, would come out with the spaceship. And both of those have been now confirmed in the Virtual Cabin 2.0 ending. However, there was another spoiler in the end of Virtual Cabin 2.0, and that is Jason as a child from the first Friday the 13th movie. Now, of course, this was in her imagination, and that wasn't the real Jason. However, they are going to incorporate that into the game. So with that said, I think this DLC right here will be Jason as a child from Friday the 13th Part 1. Now, let's go ahead and end that little stupid spoiler logo right there and get back on to it. Next, we have the new game mode. And in case you're unaware of this, spoiler, this will be Paranoia Mode. For those of you that are unaware of Paranoia Mode, well, Paranoia Mode is how they're going to incorporate Roy from Friday the 13th Part 5. Yes, this is going to be like Deceit the Game. If you haven't played that, what basically happens is some people are survivors, some people are infected. And it tells you in the beginning of the game, nobody knows who is who, and you have to use your headset to communicate and manipulate people into killing other innocents. However, when the lights go out, well, then you become the villain, and you can transform into creatures and go ahead and stalk all of the innocent people. Now, of course, that's Deceit the Game, and I'm sure Paranoia Mode will be something similar to that. Maybe something will happen as the electricity will go out, and then you go around and kill, and nobody can see what's going on. So you kind of get away with that. And my favorite part about that, in case you don't watch this channel much, is, well, manipulation. Because I love manipulating people into killing their own teammates. You can figure that shit out on a live stream or the Deceit game. You can go ahead and just click that link right there and watch that.
I'll watch it later, John. John, wait, what?
This kitchen is so hard to clean. If only there was an easier way.
Hi, I'm Derek Bum. Say goodbye to daily stains and dirty surfaces with new Kitchen Gun.
This sink is filthy, but just 3 shots from Kitchen Gun, and it sparkles like new.
It's 11:30.
Cleans this greasy hob. Goodbye, dirt. Grubby tiles. I love you, Kitchen Gun. Rusty taps. Bang, bang. You can even use it on the washing up. Bang, bang, bang. There, all clean again.
Yeah, that will end the live stream. So, thanks for watching, and I'll see you later.